Alright, me lovers, Athrun Talan here with another episode of Let's Play Dark Souls, and since the last video I've kindled this bonfire and put one extra point into endurance, just to give us a bit more protection. So, our target for this episode is going to be Seath the Scaleless, if we can make it there. And I have talked briefly about Seath before. He is the only known dragon not to be born with scales. And as we know from the intro video, scales are what give the dragons their everlasting life, and also their protection, their immortality. We know that Seath was born without them. He's kind of an albino dragon, and as a result, nice little backstab there, is pretty bitter about it. So much so that he betrays his own kind to Gwen and his knights, and tells them the secret to destroying the scales, which is lightning damage. They do that, they wipe out the dragons, and in return Seath is given a dukedom and a piece of the Lord's soul. And that is the reason why this is the Duke's Archives. He has been researching immortality ever since, and is sort of driven him mad. He also has access to the primordial crystal. Now that is something that he managed to pillage from the dragons during the war on them. And the primordial crystal actually needs to be found and destroyed before we have any hope of actually defeating Seath. Let's take out this guy. We know that he has been using maidens in his research. Most of them have been turned into psakas, and it's actually the channelers who've been rounding them up specifically for Seath. I'm going to try and draw a few of these back so I'm not fighting them all at once. There we go, nice little backstab. So he'll be the second of 4 of the Lord's Souls that we need to gather. Which will put us about halfway on our quest, which is not too bad. I have got to try and find the way out of here. I think it's this way. Ow. Oh, motherfucker. Got shoulder barged and taken out. That was stupid. I should have healed earlier, maybe. I don't know. Here we go. Back here again. I'm not quite sure how he managed to hit me when he was swinging the other way, but never mind. Ah! I'm sure I got my shield up in time, but apparently not. Seath is also called the grandfather of sorcery. So that is one of the explanations to why Big Hat Logan has such a thing for Seath. I was going to say I knew that guy was going to be off screen, but couldn't quite get to him in time. There we go. Quick spike to take him out. I wonder if it's worth me going down there. Let's go and have a gander, shall we? Already used up more Estus Flask than I would have liked. I'm glad I kindled that bonfire a couple of times, put it that way. Oh, wait a minute. Is this taking us back towards the beginning? I'm kind of a bit lost here. It's amazing that Seath wasn't driven mad by trying to find his way around his own archives more than anything else. That'll take me all the way down, so that's not what I want to do. I think it might be a little bit on the lost side, so I may have to have a ganders around before we can progress any further. Somewhat frustrating. I thought I knew where I was going. Turn this around and we can get down the other side easily enough. Do I still have heal? Yep, I'm just going to use that rather than Estus. With the magic talisman, it's easily going to heal me for what I need it to. Yeah, this is where we need to go. So this is the second floor below the channeler that was above us. Can't get a lock on this archer, so I'm just going to ignore him for now. Slide straight down the ladder. And pull that lever. Lever. Personally, I'd say lever, but that's just me. Ow. Ass. And that gives us our shortcut back to the bonfire. Finally, so we can now progress properly through this level. Just quickly rest up and restore my Estasis. Estices? Esti? I don't know. What's the plural of Estus? Is it Estices? Who knows? I've got a few things to try and find down here. Normal chest, that's good. Blue Titanite chunk, excellent. Not something that I'm really using that much, but it might come in handy at some point in the future. That archer is determined to hit me, but he's not doing a very good job of it. And another normal one, that's fine. Yay, channeler stuff. Again, not something I'm really using that much. But that's okay. And one more normal chest, which has an archive tower giant cell key. Now, if I head back to the archive now, which I might actually do because it's not that far out of my way, I think I can rescue Big Hat Logan. I might have a crack at that. Alright, we're back here again. I've had one death, unfortunately. Ah, fuck! That was silly of me. I thought I'd Wrath of the Gods the whole lot. It didn't work. Yeah, we've had one death, unfortunately, which has cost us the humanity we were carrying, which is a shame. That's cleared out most of them. But aside from that, we got through without too many problems. I hope Big Hat Logan appreciates the sacrifice. We finally opened the door.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm saved. That makes twice. I must be sure to repay you. I will visit the archives. If I discover any new spells, I shall share them with you. Prepare to be impressed by the onward march of sorcery.
And as you might have guessed, that's why Big Hat Logan is here. Seath, being the grandfather of sorcery, is of great interest to Logan. And we've got a Firekeeper soul, so we can level up our Estus Flask next time we're back at a Firekeeper area. Now I'm going to head straight back up and back into the Duke's archives, and we'll pick it up right at the next bonfire. Annoyingly, I can't walk between the bonfires and the Duke's archives. The nearest bonfire I can reach is Anor Londo at the moment, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. Alright, we're back and ready to progress. And we're going to be heading downwards. There should be a shortcut over here. Oh, there's actually a... Haha, there's a chest I missed. If you can call it a chest. I mean, it's clearly a mimic, but, you know, let's take it out. These are a lot stronger now anyway. Get a lightning spear off if we can before he kicks me. Ah, bastard. His kick meant that he missed that I missed the lightning spear. Okay, make him use his grab attack, that's fine. There we go. We're doing a lot more damage with those lightning spears since we got the ivory talisman. Quite happy with that. Symbol of Avarice and the enchanted Falchion. Symbol of Avarice means we can go around with the mimic hat if we want to. I'll quickly show you it. There it is. It's pretty weighty, so we don't particularly want to use it. But it does slightly boost item discovery. So that combined with the Covetous Gold ring would put us up maximum, I think, for item discovery rate. I'll one spam this one guy to death because why not? And I think, ooh, unless there's, no, that's a normal chest. Gonna be opening that one. And some prism stones, which is a bit of a hint that we might need those later. Fortunately, we did pick up 20 early on as well. And you might think, boss, but no, a little pretty outdoor area of the Duke's archives, and we're a damn sight closer to that crystal. The crystal's going to be somewhat of a frustration. I remember really struggling to get through it before, but we will have a crack. Over here we've got a gold crystal guard, who I'm going to try and get to come after me. Worth doing, as I think we'll need it for Sigma's quest. Wow, 46 points of damage, huh? This one is strong. I was going to say I can't get a lock on, but I can. And we've got another one coming after us. Wonderful. got greedy, nearly killed me. I'd like to be able to lead them away and just take them on one at a time if I can. Oh, didn't expect that. Did not expect a second swipe. I wonder how my magic will work against these. Probably not that effectively, but we'll give it a go. Oh no, okay, 576. Yeah, we're going to be using this. Oh! Ow! From off screen, man. Come on. Jesus Christ, I'm playing poorly tonight. Okay, that does nearly... not nearly as much damage. Let's get rid of one of these. Oh, come on! This is a fucking gank fest here, man. Let's get rid of this one. There we go, that's got rid of it. That's done it. I'm actually going to head back in a second and recharge our Estus and our spells, but for now, Sieglinde.
You who rescued me. Why, thank you. I am Sieglinde of Katarina.
Sieglinde.
I don't know how I ended up in that crystal. It wasn't terrible in there, but I could hardly move. I must think of some way to repay you. Oh, have you seen my father? You wouldn't miss him. A suit of armor just like mine.
We may have seen him.
Thank goodness. I knew he was here somewhere. Well then, now I must find him. Thanks again, truly. Now if we'll just stay put and keep out of trouble.
That doesn't sound like the Sigmire we know and love. So, I'm going to go and recharge my flasks, and then we'll pick it up right back here. A slight bit of game crash, but it's running okay now. I used to have a lot of problems with the crystal caves when I first played through this game, and I probably still will, to be quite honest with you. I struggled to figure out the route down, which was made worse by the fact that I had to do it 2 or 3 times to take on Seath. Try and slip my way past this guy and then head straight downwards. The more I can avoid, the better. It's just going to be a lot easier than messing about too much. These guys are stronger as well. So the trick is that those snowflake type things, the little shards of crystal, denote invisible platforms that you can walk on, which can give you a bit of an edge and is at one point the only way to progress. I'm going to wait and see if that guy will follow me down here, because if you follow me down here, then I can just avoid him by going across the other platform. I think they might be stuck up the top, so we'll give this a go. Yeah, he is stuck up the top, great. So we'll slip down, and you can see more proof there that Seath created the Moonlight Butterfly, as there is a few smaller versions of them in this arena. So, because we already know the little trick with the snowflakes, we know this path is safe. That and the fact there's a couple of hidden messages telling us so. I'll say hidden messages, those sort of soapstone messages. There's a larger crystal golem here, which is a lot stronger. We're going to try and avoid him if we can. I'm not sure which route we need to go down. I think we actually do need to go behind him. So I'm going to... Yep, there we go. I was hoping that might happen. Those will take quite a lot of effort to try and kill, so I wanted to try and avoid them if I could. They're a real pain in the ass. Especially fighting in this sort of narrow walkway, narrow angle walkway area. Really, really irritating. And there looks to be a path over the top here. This is really disconcerting, standing on nothingness. Really don't like it. Imminent fall. Yeah, hopefully not. We still have prism stones, let's use them. Make sure we end up following the right path. And if nothing else, leaving ourselves a path back. I don't know if the prism stones stay after your death. I don't think they do. Never. You know what? Funnily enough, this is the first time I've used prism stones, so I wouldn't know. I'll have to test it out at some point. Alright, so we got our way across. Now have a quick look around and see if there's anything else down here. Something here. Soul of a hero, nice. That's 10,000 souls if memory serves. And I think this route should take us through to the boss. With most of our spears and heals and Wrath of the Gods intact. Yeah, this is the route. You can see that shining crystal up ahead, that's what we need to be aiming for. And what I don't particularly want to do is take on these clams much. I do remember those being very, very tough to defeat my first time around. Although I'm more of ranged combat now, so it'll be interesting to figure it out, to find out. Okay, so one great lightning spear is not enough. We're going to need one normal lightning spear as well, but that's a death. That's a kill 'em. Oh my god, they're not pearls, they're actually skulls in. Oh, Jesus Christ. Dark Souls, you really know the horror aspect. There's another one hidden in the corner up there. I don't particularly want to fight them. Try Amazing Miracle Scroll. I'm not quite sure which Amazing Miracle Scroll we're talking about here, but we're going to head straight downwards and avoid those. You can see there's that 4 cursed people in the distance. That's not a good thing. Oh, I can't see because of the cameras. There we go. And there is the crystal right at the back of the room there, which is where we need to be aiming for. I'm still in my garb from Lost Izalith. That's the primordial crystal, the source of Seath's immortality. Speaking of Seath, see, he's bigger. I think he's bigger than Calamite. He looks bigger than Calamite. Right, first things first. Get clear of him, get to the crystal. Crystal destroyed. Seath is now mortal. And some of those damn things followed me in. I'm going to be getting past him if I can. Not the right attack. This could be a problem. And of course he causes curse damage, which isn't a good thing. Trying to get away from that damn clamshell. I think what I'm going to have to do is go round again, get a lock on. If that hasn't killed it. There we go. Seath killed it for us. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate your gesture, but I'm still going to have to kill you. Get away from his tail. Okay, that didn't seem to cause any damage at all. Maybe he was slightly out of range. Get round behind him. $626. Okay, I can work with that. I can work with that. I'm gonna keep trying to circle around him if I can until he decides he's gonna pull off a curse attack, something like that. Now's a good time. Can I get a second one in, or would that be greedy? No, it wouldn't be too greedy, apparently. Come on, Seath. That's it. A little bit of slowdown there, which I haven't noticed in this game before. Ooh, I have no idea how those crystals didn't hit me, and as we said, those cause curse damage, so not something I want to be hit with. Come on, you can cast that again. Yeah, it looks like it. Gives us a chance to get a couple more, and I think that's going to be it. That's it. Seath the Scaleless is Seath the Scaled. Game over. Bequeath Lord Soul Shard. Victory. Achieve. Praise the Sun. That is the second Lord Soul down, and the second one I've beaten first time. Which I'm quite happy with that, actually. I could have gone worse. Hardest part was actually the Duke's Archives. He wasn't too bad. We're going to level up. We've got enough for a couple of levels, and we're going to put one into... I think one into Vitality and one into Strength. There we go. I'm considering changing up my weapons a little bit, and I can't really do that unless I get a little bit more Strength. I didn't mean to reinforce that. Shoot, I meant to repair. If I keep focusing on my strength for a few points, I can probably level up and make use of something a little stronger than the long sword we're carrying around, or short sword we're carrying around. But in any case, that brings this particular episode to an end. We're going to walk back to the Firekeeper Shrine, or Firelink Shrine, use the Firekeeper Soul we found earlier in the episode, and then next time around we're going to be heading back down where I don't want to go, into the depths, into the catacombs and the Tomb of the Giants. Oh, I'm not looking forward to it.
Oh, hello again. We're both managing quite well, aren't we? But I haven't found my father yet. Have you seen him? Really? Then I must be off. I'm sorry he's caused you trouble. He has a knack for that. If you just stay put. Really?
Oh, Sieglind. We're going to close out their storyline a little bit later on as well, another episode. For now, we're going to reinforce our Estus Flask, giving us level 4. Should make us a little bit better with the old heals. And I think we're actually gonna... yeah, we're gonna leave it there. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, leave me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe if you'd like to see more. And until next time, Druckly.